Paul knew what it was like to be humbled. He had a thorn in his flesh. He suffered loss. He suffered failure. He knew what it was like to fail. But he also learned what it was like to be content in those times. So just think, when you don't win a game, or maybe you lose a job, or things don't seem to be going your way, are you still finding contentment with God, even in times of loss? When we look at the example, how about of Job's life? Job, he lost everything. He lost his family. He lost all his possessions. And what did he say in that time of loss? He basically said, I came into this world with nothing, and I'm going to leave this world with nothing. But blessed be the name of the Lord. He was still aware that even with all his loss and all his gain, where his true contentment was, it was found in a life living for God. Paul also said that he knew how to abound, and he was still content in those times. So how about in times of prosperity? Are we remembering that all this is still because we are living for God? That we are blessed in living for God in times of prosperity and times of loss. And in all times, Paul said that he learned to be content everywhere and in all things. And Paul's journey took him from Jerusalem to Rome and many places in between. And he spent times in jail. He spent times on the ocean adrift for a day and a night. And he was cursed by some and blessed by others. And in all these things, Paul said that he learned to be content no matter where he was, because God never changes. And it doesn't matter if we have things or if we don't have things or what tomorrow might bring. We know that God is still there and that we can have a content life living for Jesus.